sometimes I get half guard sweeps, sometimes he passed, and I sort of understood that I had control a lot of the time, but I never really knew exactly why and exactly what was going on. Then it was explained to me recently, and this has helped me so much, and it's helped me passing too. That's why I'm starting here. I'm gonna show you some passes, but you gotta understand this. So when we're in the half guard here, if I'm just laying like this, right, Duke's black belt, he's gonna go straight for my neck and flatten me out, right? Straight here. And a lot of times when you're tired, that's what happens. And we teach you to stay on your side, but just staying on your side, that's not really, you're just gonna get flattened out from here. So the times where I'm threatening him and I'm starting to have control is because there's like basically three things that I'll do, okay? The weakest one is the arm and the neck here, and he's coming towards me with a hand on the bicep, okay? And I say this is the weakest because my arms are weaker than my legs, and this works, and it keeps him away, and it keeps him from passing, but it's my least favorite, okay? My next favorite is to get the strongest bone in your body and just prop it up in between you and him. So the next strongest one is like this. I don't know if you guys can see it, but my right foot is kind of twisted behind his knee here, and my knee is in front of his hip. And this doesn't probably look that strong or that groundbreaking. Yeah, sure. This probably doesn't look that groundbreaking to you guys. But he can't pass my guard unless he makes a change. He literally can't. He tries to come forward. He can't. So you see what he did? He lifted his leg, right? So he's changing. He's doing everything. Putting his hands on his ground. He's lifting his leg. He's doing all kinds of things. Okay? So that's fine. I can relax here, but when he makes a change, it's time for me to move again. Okay? And the third one, the really strong one, is the knee and the hip here, and grab the belt. And this wall is showing me this. I can rest, and I can do this with guys 50, 60 pounds heavier than me. So this really helps, like, in the philosophy of jiu-jitsu, when you want to be able to fight people bigger than me. This is a big deal. He's trying to pass, and I'm holding and keeping this pin in between me and him. I really have control of his hips. You guys can't really, he can feel it. I have control of it. You know, I can move him around and do things like this. There's no way he's going to pass my half guard in here. So if I'm being overwhelmed and mentally I'm a little tired and I can't think fast enough and I just need to relax and, you know, I need to stop, take a break, this is a decent place to take a break. Okay? Very tough for him. So why am I pointing out these three things? Because I've been trying to pass the guard hard for the last 7 months and get better at it. And when I see somebody not doing any of these, I'm past. I come right through, like this, right through.
Do you want to do this right
here?
here?
Yeah, any one of these, right? So now let me get on top. Okay. And that's kind of a lot of introduction, but I want to point that out because if I just show you guys passes, a lot of people get stuck here and they're thinking, you know, why can't I do these passes? Why can't I do these passes? They're not aware of what's going on. I'm aware. I got to beat this knee. I have to beat this. Or if I beat him both and he's got a good square like this and he's on my neck, it's going to be very, very tough, right? So in the process of changing and doing things, he lets his guard down for a second like this. I'm going to go right here. Right there. Okay. And it's very subtle. It doesn't seem like a big deal. Try it. And try it with bigger opponents. Yeah, this stuff.
And this makes a hook on the back.
No, this one you put your knee in my hip. Yeah, put your right in my hip. Push and pull. Yeah, there's no way I can pass this card. There's no way I can pass. Okay. Maybe we should take 5 minutes and practice this. So there's three. There's this one. The next one is his foot is kind of looped here. His foot's kind of looped around my leg like that. Okay, you can see it. Okay. And this knee is in my hip. Like this. So again, I can come towards him all I want, but I'm not going to pass. I'm not going to pass. Yes, I can stand up and do things like that, but if this changes, he can attack me now. He can grab my fist, push my hand down, he can do all kinds of things. But here he's okay. And if I'm coming towards him and I beat that stuff, and he's got a hand in the bicep, forearm in the face, he's okay too. It's a good time to put his knees back. See? I spent a lot of years being this guy and fighting bigger guys and not figuring out why after 2 minutes I just couldn't fight anymore. I was so tired, you know, like a Carlos, right? He's doing this, he's pushing, he's got a good, I can't get past this. He can stay here all day. But if he's bench pressing me, right, I'm coming here, he's pushing me off. You come back, he's pushing me off. You're not going to make it very far. You know, you're on a Saturday, you're going to make it to your second fight, and you're going to be exhausted from doing this. So pay attention to this. Put this knee right in the hip. second one,
This is
there, and then grab it up. Okay? And third one, if you get your knees beat, you have to have something here and a forearm and a neck. And then you have to go back with these knees in there.
until you get back into here.
Yeah, and these aren't really like techniques, these are positions. But if you don't know them, you'll spend a lot of time you'll walk out of class exhausted, if that's your goal. You'll achieve it. But if you want to start beating people and not breaking a sweat, you have to start paying attention to this kind of stuff. So let's go ahead, just do those three, and then I'll show you the passes. Because when you know them, and you know somebody's not doing them to you, you walk right through it.